What's up guys, Kicks here, bringing you another episode of this Crystal Palace FIFA 16 career mode. We're going to start with a bit of training. As you can see, I decided to do the first 3 training games myself and then simulate the rest. However, with the video, that recording of this episode, 2 games were actually lost. The game was recorded, and as the file was transferring over to my editing software, it corrupted. The 2 games that were lost were this one, at home to Manchester United, a game in which we lost 1-0 and deservedly so, but we managed to back that up with a win at Anfield. Wilfried Zaha getting the goal for us there, so apologies for that. But let's crack on with the rest of the episode. We're going to begin with a bit of bad news. It's a torn hip flexor that Joel Ward has suffered in training, and he's going to be out now for about 6 weeks, which is a big blow, but we've got Martin Kelly, who's more than capable of covering for him. We're going to welcome Sunderland in the first game of this episode to Selhurst Park. Hopefully we can build on that win that we picked up at Anfield and go on a bit of a run of form, which would be nice. As you can see, Jamie Vardy is leading the line. You've got Sacco starting on the left, Zaha on the right, Kabay and MacArthur in the midfield. And as you can see, Martin Kelly is playing right back in the absence of Joel Ward. But we'll have a look at this Sunderland side. Of course, Marouane Chamakh is starting in a cam role for them, a player which we sold almost immediately, didn't play a competitive game for us, but surprised to see Mannone starting ahead of Pantilimon, who is usually such a solid goalkeeper. But we started very brightly. Jamie Vardy on the edge of the box, linking up really well with Kabay here. Plays a nice 1-2. Johnson it is who puts the defensive challenge in. We thought it was going to be a penalty, but he actually stabbed the ball out for a corner. And we had a good chance from that resulting corner. It was one of our short ones. It fell to James MacArthur. His effort, unfortunately, flying wide of the post. But we continue to put the pressure on Sunderland. 25 minutes into the game now. Jamie Vardy again working tirelessly. A little bit lucky to get the ball past his man. But Sunderland remained compact in defence, and it was very difficult for us to actually get an effort on goal. They blocked pretty much everything we threw at them, and you can see here the first half is ticking down really. There's only a few minutes remaining, but some poor defending from Sebastian Coates allowed Jamie Vardy, who works tirelessly of course, to get possession through on goal, and it's an excellent save from Mannone. You'd think Jamie Vardy would have no problems putting that into the back of the net, but unfortunately we weren't able to do so. But we continued the pressure right up until half time. We've got a free kick here right on the edge of the box. Vardy and Sinclaven having a bit of a disagreement here. The free kick, we decided to just kind of whip it in with Kabay. The header goes all the way out to Martin Kelly, who has the chance to strike one, and it's another fantastic save from Mannone to keep the score at 0-0. But Sunderland, who offered very little going forward, did have a chance themselves, catching us on the counter-attack just before half-time. Chamakh feeding the ball through to Barini, but as you can see, there was a late flag. Barini does actually put the ball in the back of the net, but it's not going to count, fortunately for us. And from that offside free kick, we knew that we were running out of time, so we decided to go very direct. Wilfried Zaha picking the ball up on the right-hand side. He cuts in past his man, tries to drill it across goal, and it deflects off Coates into the side netting. But we tried the same corner routine, which we had successfully earlier. MacArthur this time playing the ball onto Vardy. His first effort is blocked, and the second one is once again saved from Mannone, and that brings the first half to a close. We've been knocking on the door, but we were unable to find a way through the tight Sunderland defence. So we decided then to try and make a change and give us more of an attacking threat. We changed to a 4-3-3 formation, something that we haven't done all that often this season. You can see Sacco going wide left, Zaha staying on the right, Sinclaven dropping back in the midfield 3, and Jamie Vardy still leading the line. And we started off quite brightly in the second half. You can see working a free kick short once again. Really good build-up play. Martin Kelly, the man in for the injured Joel Ward, had the opportunity to give us the lead, and Sunderland still hadn't wised up to this corner routine. We did it again, played it short to Kabay, and his effort, his finessed shot, just going a few inches past the post. But we continued to press just after the hour mark. James MacArthur brought down. It's a long way from goal, but we decided we were going to have a crack anyway. 35 yards it is, as you can see there. Kabay hits one. It looks to be going in, but Mannone gets down, makes a good save, and the ball is cleared once more. And still without being able to find the breakthrough, just 20 minutes remaining, we decided to make a triple substitution. You can see the guys coming on. Yannick Bolasie coming on as well. You've got Sacco, Sinclaven, and Jamie Vardy going off. Jason Puncheon also coming on as well with Berahino, I believe. So looking to use the fresh legs, the pace, to try and find a way around the back of this Sunderland defence. We very nearly do it from distance. Kabay was teed up, strikes one first time from around about 20 yards, and it comes cannoning back off the woodwork and goes out for a goal kick. You can see just literally inches from giving us the lead, but we were unable to find the breakthrough. That was as close as we come. So really, really disappointing result. We've done everything. We dominated the game. Absolutely nothing wrong with the performance at all. But we just cannot get the ball in the back of that net. And the next game is Sunderland's neighbours, Newcastle, coming to Selhurst Park. So 2 home games on the bounce. You would like to think you could at least get 1 win from those. I was expecting to win them both, but obviously now that can't happen. We're going to have a look at the team this time. We go back to our 4-2-3-1 trusted formation. Connor Wickham is going to get the chance to lead the line up front this time. Jason Puncheon playing behind him. Balassi comes back into the side. Joe Ledley and Joe Gomez both come into the starting 11 as we look to get a win here. But surprising lineup from Newcastle. Tim Krul on the bench, as is Colaccini, Sissoko, Papi, Cisse, Wijnaldum and Mitrovic. So Darlow starting in goal. It's just a bit of a weird side if you ask me. But who am I to judge? And they actually put us under pressure early doors. Jose Perez getting past the defence, but luckily I thought the shot took a deflection, but it didn't. He just completely shanked it high and wide. But they were much the better side in the first half, you have to say. Cheick Tiote linking up well here with De Jong. He cuts back onto his right foot before teeing it up for Talvin, Tiote, and then onto Jose Perez once more. But again, he could not find the target with the effort, and we created absolutely nothing in that first half. No chances whatsoever. So we decided to make a change at half time with Jamie Vardy coming on for Joe Ledley, who had been poor. But even then, Newcastle continued to be the better side. A superb turn from Jose Perez, and another chance goes begging. If only he could finish, his side could be 2 or 3 up and out of sight by now. But we continued to keep patient. On the hour mark, we did eventually find a way through. Some really good one-touch stuff. The ball finds Connor Wickham. His effort was blocked by Daryl Yamat and goes behind for a corner. And Puncheon whipped the ball into the box. The goalkeeper missed it. Everybody missed it. It went all the way back to Jamie Vardy, but his effort was cleared or blocked as it was heading into an empty net by Hedara, I think was the man who blocked it. But we continue to press, really gained the control of this game now, and Connor Wickham's pressure forces Janmat to give away a corner, which could prove to be very costly. Puncheon with his left foot, outswinging corner, and how's this for a header from little Jamie Vardy? He leaps above everybody, and the power he generates on the header takes the ball past the goalkeeper and gives us the lead. A lead in which we don't deserve. We've been much better in the second half, but as you've seen, Newcastle had far the better chances. But what a header that is from Jamie Vardy. Real good impact from the substitute, rising above everybody and powering the ball into the roof of the net. So 1-0 Palace. But as you know, previously, we have had trouble holding leads when we've, narrow leads in the past. We've conceded late on in quite a few games, but hopefully that won't happen. We make a substitution, Sincraven coming on in the middle to hopefully help with ball retention. But we really gained the control of this game once we'd taken the lead. You can see a real soft free kick given Kabay. I don't know what he's bending down for. He hasn't got his hand on the ball, but 28 yards out against his former club. Kabay is going to have the chance here from this set piece. He's come close previously, but how about that? That is an absolute masterclass of a free kick against his former sides. No worries about celebrating. He shoved his feet straight through the advertising hoardings, but what a free kick. Pace, accuracy, keeper beaten. It had dip as well. It looked like it was heading over the crossbar, but it just dipped in time at the very last minute, and nothing the keeper could do about that. And once we had a 2-goal lead, the confidence was really flowing. Jamie Vardy trying to cut the defence open, using his pace, dribbling with the ball, and he's brought down by Mike Williamson. Now, we thought Williamson had got a touch on the ball because the referee then come over and showed him the red card, being the last man. But we were going to have a look at the slow motion replay. We thought that was harsh. Doesn't matter too much. You'd think the game would already be over, but as you can see, it's just a double touch from Jamie Vardy, one to take it away from Williamson and another one to try and get the shot away. Williamson doesn't touch the ball, but Yohan Kabay, who scored quite a few goals for us this season, has the chance to add to his tally, and he just rolls this one calmly down the middle. Keeper goes the wrong way, and we have a 3-goal lead. So when it rains, it pours. We couldn't manage to find a breakthrough against Sunderland, and we've had trouble scoring this season, but in this game we've got 3. We should probably save some of those for our upcoming fixtures, but a really good display. We've done a very professional job on Newcastle, but that is partly down to their lack of finishing. They have another effort here that was headed just wide of the mark, but they completely cut us open once more, and I think it was it Jose Perez? No, it's Tovin. Has the effort, one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper was off his line. He could have showed composure, gone round him and chipped in, but he decided just to smash it with his left foot, and it goes off target once more. So really good 3 points there for us, and we're going to end this episode in the usual way with a look at the league table. We're currently in 6th, 3 points behind Arsenal in 5th. You've got Chelsea top, Everton 2nd, City, United 3rd and 4th. But the season's going quite well, much better than we expected. We weren't sure how we were going to cope. as I say, on legendary difficulty, but we seem to be doing all right. There's certainly no need to change the difficulty or anything like that. I don't think you can actually drop it down, but thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you again next time.